Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Georgina. I am the Honest Vocal Coach. I'm also a psychic and I love to crochet. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make a cat beanie on the Sentro. I'll be using my 48 pin Sentro, and I've also got some scissors, a crochet hook, a yarn needle, some waste yarn, and the yarn that I'm going to be making the hat with. So we're going to start off by resetting our counter because we're going to need 120 rows. Now let me show you how to cast on, and you're going to cast on with the yarn we're going to be using for the hat, and you need to make sure that you have a long tail cast on. Now with your Sentro, ensure that your starting pin is right at the beginning where your yarn feeder is, and that your Sentro is on tube mode. We're then going to cast on by starting from the right hand side to the left, leaving a longer tail. You're going to gently move around your Sentro and pop underneath every other pin your yarn. Now we're at the end. You want to put your yarn through the yarn feeder and then through the tensioner that you have, depending on your machine, whether it is an Addy or whether it is a Sentro. So ensure your yarn is underneath here before we start. Reset your counter again to 0, and we're going to do 120 rows. Gently start, so you don't want your wool to catch or to lose any stitches. So I'm going to meet you back again when we get to 120 rows. So now I am up to my 120 rows. So what I'm going to do is get to the very last pin, and then I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail at the end. Okay, so drop it in the center. And we're now going to add some waste yarn. So I've got this one. Try and make it a bright colour so you can see what you're doing. So you then drop the yarn you finished with down one side of the pin, and then add your waste yarn in next to that. And then we're going to run that waste yarn around. And you're going to need about 5 rows of waste yarn. Right, with your waste yarn, you don't actually have to cast off. What you do is just keep turning the handle and let the yarn run through and your project to drop off the machine. So now you're going to need to give your project a little bit of a stretch. Now you've done that, we're going to tighten in the end where the waste yarn isn't. And you're going to turn it inside out. So I'm going to pull it through like that. And then tighten the yarn. I'm now going to use the yarn needle to sew this end in. Now the way I like to do it is I go round in a circle. And just to say, I do have a Facebook group. The link is in the description below, and you can post anything that you're working on. And if you have any questions on any of my tutorials, feel free to join the group and you can ask the questions there. It's always really lovely to see what you've been making. Okay, then we're just going to trim the end. You don't have to trim it all off though, because it's going to be on the inside. What we then do is fold it. So this is the piece that goes over your head, and this is the top of the cat beanie here. So what we need to do now is get the end of where you let your yarn end here and we're going to flatten it out and put that to the left hand side like this. Now you're going to need your crochet hook, and you're going to find the central point, well, the opposite to this as much as you can, and we're going to close this section off. Now to do that, you're going to start by picking up this first piece of yarn here. You're going to go down, pull it through, then you're going to get the top one and pull it through, and the bottom and pull it through, and the top and pull it through, and work your way along. And you do need a contrasting yarn because it makes it a lot easier to see where your yarn is, that last row, so you can pick it up and crochet it together. I also have been working on a pattern for a crochet version of a cat beanie. So if you'd like to see that, do let me know in the comments or in the Facebook group. Now for a cat beanie, you'd assume that you would use a black yarn, but I've decided to use something with a little bit more colour so you can actually see what I'm doing. You can create stripes and change your colours if you wish, or you can have just one colour. The yarn I'm using is double knitting size because it fits really nicely in the Sentro. It will accept an Aran at a push, but anything bigger than that you're going to be struggling. The Sentros and the Addies, the normal versions, the standard ones, prefer double knitting weight. There is a jumbo Addie, which you can use Aran chunky, which I think is worsted in US terms. Right, when you've got them all through and you've got your final piece, you're going to grab that and pull it through before we then remove the waste yarn here. So find out where the end is here, and if you pull from the other end like that, you can start pulling out your yarn. Okay, what we're going to do next is just give it all a good stretch again, and I've made it long enough so it has a brim. So to create the ears, what we're going to do now is add a little bit of cotton across there and across there. Sorry, a little bit of yarn. So I'm going to utilise this bit, but I may have to add another piece on the other side as I didn't quite give myself a long enough end. So I'm going to tie that in. I'm going to work my way down. And then we're just going to gently go in and out like that. Come through at the top. So we've now got a little corner which will be much more noticeable when you wear it. So I shall put it on a polystyrene head very shortly. So I think I might have enough yarn. That's kind of why you need a longer end. So you just thread it through like this. Pull it out, and then I'm just going to sew this last piece in, and you can thread your end inside of the hat like that and snip off the end. Okay, so this is what your hat looks like. Let me get the mannequin head to show you. So here we are, our finished cat beanie. It's 2 layers, so it's lovely, toasty, warm. You can have it with the brim up or the brim down. And it took me less than half an hour. I'm very pleased with that. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you'd like any more tutorials, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.